I like going to sex parties.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I want to come to a sex party.
I thought you were a Disney girl.
What the
250 million views across platforms in April.
Whoa.
Legit.
Congratulations.
And now with Hannah stalking, I'm expecting 500 mil.
I mean,
And Whitney.
200 million of them
And
are
Angela.
on 8chan, but that's a different.
A lot of
it
talent
still
here
counts.
today. Look at this talent.
No, you don't deserve this at all.
Not at all.
I know, it's just because you're Canadian.
I'm
we
very
just
grateful.
assume, which is, by the way, why do we trust Canadians? Like, your prime minister went in blackface in a way that was like, he knew, like, to the line, to the water line of the eye.
He was a drama teacher, so he got the details.
So he knew how to.
Yeah, he's very
I
good.
mean, his hands had shoe polish. Like, he committed in a way that was
He's the most bullied person in our country.
not bullied enough, apparently. You guys need to go a little harder
Yeah,
on
I
your
agree.
presidents.
Toronto, most days on lockdown and COVID in the entire world for any city.
Yeah, y'all are dorks.
We
dude.
hate him.
Oh,
That's why we
because
went
of
to my
him.
Wait,
because
what's
of
his
him.
name?
Justin Trudeau.
That's right.
But he's an absolute stud.
Yeah, he's hot.
He can get it.
What? Imagine.
Is that why it slides?
It's starting to not slide, but it used to slide.
Mm-hmm.
Co-hosting today, back from last week, our queen, the #1 superstar in the adult industry, and our most viewed episode.
That one's mine.
Angela White is back.
Angela!
Queen.
Also joining us from last week's viral episode, one of the greatest and funniest in history. Check it out if you haven't. Superstar, queen of comedy, Whitney Cummings.
Hi, thank you.
That's her.
This is.
Oh, now you like the intros.
It's a weird, you know, I whatever. Let's make fun of how old I am, but it's used to be promoting a show. You go on Letterman. You know what I mean? Now I just get to come talk about squirting.
We like to pretend
A
this isn't a...
Canadian guy.
Yeah, but
who's just.
Getting cum in your eye in England.
And by the way, well, the cum in the eye in England, you guys really will not let me finish.
And our
I
guest
need-
this week.
I need an answer.
And our guest
And I need
this
to hear
week.
about it.
I feel like Angela
I do
will
want to
help-
know. I
Angela
do.
is
But
my
we need to do the
doctor.
introduction
And joining us
first.
this week as our guest, the biggest superstar of the last 10 years on the internet.
Wow.
Started off on a
Yours?
little 6-second platform called Vine and grew to the biggest in the world at such, the first video content platform. Then it wasn't over. Vine got canceled. They weren't making money.
Is that true? Is that what happened?
No. But we could cut that part out. So yeah.
I figured. Why would they end it? I don't know.
Got canceled.
Yeah,
No.
because they didn't know how to make money from it.
Yeah, they didn't. They weren't like paying the creators.
They didn't get it.
And then 15-second videos started coming out on
I was
Instagram
gonna say,
and
6
then
seconds.
longer.
What are you? I mean,
Yeah, there's only so much you could do.
You did some shit.
Yeah.
You were good
Thank you.
and still great.
Thank you.
And now
Nice.
she's one of the biggest in the world across all platforms. TikTok, we're talking almost 30 million.
LinkedIn.
Are you big on
Microsoft Paint, you name it. I'm just kidding.
LinkedIn? She's a superstar.
I'm huge on Excel spreadsheets. That's
Dude, Squarespace.
She's funny. She's beautiful.
They know all this.
She's smart. She's friendly.
This feels like it's for you.
She's lovely. This is Hannah Stocking.
Woo!
yeah. I love these introductions. I mean,
Okay,
keep
the cum in
going.
your eye.
Yeah, I want to hear all about the
Thank
coming
you.
eye.
I can't see. So I need to be able to drive home. No, when you get cum in your eye, I think I had to get the little glass, you know, it's like a little glass thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you put
Wait,
it in
what?
your eye to like flush it.
Yeah.
A glass pipette. What?
It's usually plastic, but yeah, it's a little eye bath.
I was in
they're
England,
called.
so it's
yeah,
very
it's an
fancy.
eye
Oh, wow.
bath, and you put it over your eye and move your
Like
eye around and
scientists have.
rinse. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
And people that get cum in their eyelash.
Yeah.
And scientists. But it was bad. I could not see out of. I had like a milky eye for a couple days. I thought it was going to be forever.
Do you want to tell us the name of
Wait,
the
so
gentleman?
have you gotten cum in your eye in other
No.
states or other countries?
No, only England.
That's the only time you've ever gotten cum in your eye.
Yes. Guys don't want to come on my face very much. I think my face is not an appetizing place to come.
No, can I tell you something?
I
I
feel-
mean this with all respect.
Please.
Because you're such a boss-ass, intimidating woman,
That's nice.
it'd be lovely to come on your face and put you in your place.
Is that what it's doing? When guys come in my face, I put them in their
Angry.
place.
Yeah, it's like, shut up.
You can put a guy
Who's the boss now?
in the, well, if I'm like, can you maybe not miss?
You know, like a sweet little lovely schoolgirl, you're like, I'll just do it in the toilet.
Yeah, but you guys don't always nail it. It's sort of, if I have to move to catch it because you guys can't. You're not putting me in my place. I'm like helping you.
You're not working with professionals like her. They never
I
miss.
know that
Yeah.
most guys you don't deal with guys out in the wild.
No.
They're a mess. They're not like coming ropes of cum. You know what I mean? It's just like a little drip, and you have to like help them come on your face. It's very embarrassing. I dated an NBA player, and I don't even know why.
Which one?
I don't remember. I don't know. All they do is lie. I don't know what his name was.
They're all just tall. They
What?
work out and they play
Yeah.
FIFA. Like,
But it's also like there's they just need to get the cum out. Like it's like taking a piss. Like I
so
don't.
delusional.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like working out for them.
They're way gayer with men.
It's
Like,
like-
have you walked in on them in the locker room together? That's way more traumatic. What they do with each other. They're all just their dicks are. They.
That's where I want to be.
Yeah. Can I tell you?
Have you?
Yes.
Have you?
Tell
NBA?
me. They're in my DMs, but they're too tall for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what's like the height limit?
I mean, it's just like I need
You
to
like
not.
Jordy?
I don't want to strain my neck. You know?
Yeah.
Jordy's
Yeah.
a little porn star with the biggest penis.
Yeah. Love
But
Jordy.
is that like a dwarf porn star?
How tall is he? 5'4"?
Probably.
that's
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
dwarf.
And
No, but
how,
it's-
super
how
tall
big,
to
what's the
me.
biggest penis size?
Oh, Dread.
Yeah. Dread
what?
for sure.
Dread. A guy named
Mm.
Dread.
Oh,
A guy named Dread.
but
a
like
porn star named Dread.
if you're to label it in inches,
He
or
says
girth.
14.
Yeah.
It is 14, right?
Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah. You want to see it?
Yeah. But get
Sure.
consent.
But we're in Culver City. We don't do that.
And you know what? He's probably the nicest person in the world.
He's so sweet.
It's-
Wouldn't you be
it's-
if you had the biggest dick
Yeah,
in
he
the
has
room
nothing to
anywhere you
prove.
went? You have nothing. But let me ask you, because our dwarfs, we were. Sorry, I just feel like you guys know the answer.
Hey,
to this.
Get consent.
there's Angela and Dread.
Oh my god.
I want to see.
Classic photo.
That
Oh,
looks.
yeah.
I feel like he can't find love.
It's like illegal to have 3 legs.
yeah, he
insane.
says he doesn't have sex off camera ever.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
He's tired.
You have to prepare to have sex with him.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
of work.
Yeah, the ambulance has
How-
to be standing by. The back surgeon has to be weighed. The cryo chamber. You have to be in ketosis.
But I
Like
feel
what?
like the part of liking the
Somebody
NBA
needs to
players
stitch
is
you up after-
Where's that gonna
afterwards.
go, sir?
Hmm.
Do you? But I think.
How do you prepare for that?
Consecutively larger dildos. Yeah, I have a dildo that I prepare for like other male talent with, and then I have my special monster dildo for when I
This
prepare
is like
for
watching
dread.
like when athletes watch game footage of the other team.
It's like a
You
milestone.
literally have to stretch.
You know, like for you guys going on the Tonight Show your first time, big deal. Dread is like a thing like that. I fuck Dread.
right,
Prepare.
right.
You
So
made it.
How many days in advance do you prepare?
Just the day of at this
Oh.
point.
Let me tell you
You're like a
something.
pro. She's
Yeah,
a pro.
just
She
the
doesn't-
day of.
Let
Yeah,
me
that's-
tell you guys something. Angela's done anal with him.
Yeah. It's easier to do anal with him for me.
Whoa.
Yeah. I feel like my butthole stretch is way easier than my pussy. Way easier.
You know what? If you can just relax, right? Like,
Yeah.
and then, what's your diet for the day you're taking a 14-inch dick?
So it's more about the day before because I just
Ah.
want to make sure I'm really clean the day of.
Right.
So I'm eating a lot of fiber the day before. I don't usually eat dinner. Sometimes I might have a broth or something. I just want to make sure everything is evacuated.
Sure.
Yeah, and then the day of I
Gummy
don't eat
bears.
much. Yeah, I don't do the gummy bear thing.
What-
I know
what-
that
what's
that
the
is
gummy
yeah.
bears?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
what-
thing.
Anal days, there's always gummy bears on set.
That's
Why?
true. A lot of girls
Why?
use gummy bears because it's a way of like eating beforehand. You get a little bit of sugar, but the gummy bears take so long to digest that it's not going to come out during the scene. But then to feel satiated, you have to eat so many gummy bears that you get a sugar rush. So I'm not into that. I'll show you what I have. I always have one.
I love her so much.
You just
I
never
love it.
know.
I
You just
love
never
her.
know when you're going to need to do anal.
Pulling this out of a purse I can't afford.
Raw nut butter. I recommend
what?
raw nut
Isn't it-
butter.
but are you?
Oh,
But
raw
are you?
nut butter.
Mhm.
Where do you
A
put
little
this?
bit of fat, a
But
little bit of
nut
protein in my
butter's what
mouth.
you're
I
taking
swallow
all
it.
day.
Yeah, that's
Raw cashew
I
butter.
love nut butter. All types of nut
I
butter.
bet you do.
But if
This
I
is
have that before a
fascinating.
scene, it gives me a little bit of protein, a little
Yeah.
bit of fat, and then keeps me satiated so that I can have enough energy
See
to
what Dread
take the
does
dick.
to these women?
It's a lot.
They eat out of packages now, like they're going to the moon.
Wow. Baby food.
Damn it, Dread.
Nothing you have to chew.
Yeah.
Just like in a state of shock.
That's better for me because then I don't get the sugar rush from eating so many gummy bears.
You girls have a night with me. You can have spaghetti, shawarmas.
Thank you.
Shish kebabs, all of it.
And so did he, like, it's, you know, when you see people that are so tall, you're like, you had no choice but to play sport. If you have a dick like that, do you really, is your fate, like, you're doing porn?
I
You
mean-
can't live a normal life.
Yeah.
No, you're a changed man.
Yeah. He's made for porn, born for porn.
Does he have a? I feel like you're in a relationship, right?
I'm in a sort of complicated.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Like, is it like open?
Yes. Yeah.
So how's
Talk-
that?
yeah.
Good.
Because I've
I
always
would like
been
a couple more
fascinated, and I always ask all my partners, can we be in an
Hey,
open?
good steer. You're
Yeah.
doing a good, smart lady.
That's
We wanna
perfect.
know about
Guys
Hannah.
never are
This is-
open for that.
This is the Hannah episode.
They would be with you.
That's the thing. NBA players want a one-sided
Yeah.
open relationship.
What a
We're
life.
like, it's not fair.
Yeah, it's in most open relationships, one person's cheating and one person's suicidal. It's not really, like, let's be honest. Like, remember when Thomas Middleditch was like, we're in this open thing and I just fuck my fans, and then he said it on like some talk show, and 2 weeks later they got divorced. Like, it's not,
Yeah.
how do you navigate? I think if someone's going to date you, they have to already be cool with.
Well, already what I do for work, I'm already having sex, and then I need at least 2 boyfriends, and it's better for everyone.
yeah.
It's way better because one boyfriend isn't enough. I
It's
just
true.
end up, they cannot satisfy me. They're not enough. Sorry. And I
actually
didn't mean
mostly
that.
guys-
in
Even
the-
like emotionally too. Like I need a lot of emotional support.
Well,
My
that's why I've
dad
been
moved to
dating-
Mexico. 20-year-old
Who are you
girlfriend.
currently having sex with right now?
I have a boyfriend.
Oh,
just one?
Yeah.
So nobody.
okay, but you keep them a little hushy.
I keep it pretty low key because of the trauma that I
It's
experienced.
Army Hammer.
This is a
just say
safe
it.
place. We won't tell.
But let me ask you something.
We're not recording, right? It's
But wait, have you talked to him about doing open? Because I mean, you know me. I've been dating a girl and a guy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like to get your emotional needs met one place and then your physical needs met another place. And the guy that I am seeing is very like, he doesn't need to chat a lot. But
Yeah.
I sometimes
You do,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Or he kind of is like always he's like very chivalrous and sweet and wants to be like a husband kind of type, and he won't do fun, adventurous things with me because he's always so worried about me.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It's like, so I'm getting different things from different people. If you had an open relationship, then what? You're going to go on.
like I will. Okay, so at the beginning of my relationship with my current boyfriend, I think I was just so traumatized dating every athlete possible that it's always been like a one-sided open
It is
relationship.
very traumatizing being flown to the city private and back
Who's
Southwest.
your favorite Brooklyn Nets player?
Oh my god. Honestly, just name any team in the NBA. I'll tell you somebody. But yeah, no.
Have
I
you
would-
fucked LeBron James?
No.
You
But
signed an
he
NDA.
slid in my DMs once.
No!
Four, and I thought it was really like it was a long time ago when I was actually still on Vine, and he
Wow.
approached me in a way where it was really business-like, and it was like, hey, like I'd love your contact for like someone, like I was like, oh my God, he wants to shoot a Vine with me. But then it ended up
in you.
in your eye.
Must be the first time a Hollywood producer asked a pretty girl to shoot something. and-
No, but it
Make a
wasn't for
move.
him. It was actually for his teammates. That was, I won't say the name, but he was currently going through some cheating allegations and had like just proposed to his girl. And I was like, oh, is this
Kobe Bryant?
you? No.
Okay.
And then yeah, he's like, what? Like we can't just be friends? I'm like, no, be better friends with your fiance. I just cut that. I don't play like that.
What team was he on at the time?
Friends. Like, well, we're going to go to fucking.
Oh, Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
we're
like
gonna go
friends.
To, what,
Dwayne
Wade.
Wade.
Go
No.
to Build-A-Bear?
Okay.
Like, what are you talking about? Be friends
Okay,
with you?
I just want to
No,
ask.
like-
What?
Get some froyo,
Go
fly
to
all the way.
Pinkberry? Like, where do you find?
I follow their bus. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know
just
what
hang
it
out
is.
at the Beverly Hills Chiropractor?
Yeah, I stay after
Or they
hours at
DM
Staples
you.
Center, and they try to kick me out. I just overstay my welcome. No, they just DM me.
Yeah. I'm
And
sure
you
it's.
respond.
I
And you're just still responding.
I'm sure
Did I
your
learn my
DMs look like.
lesson with the first, or the second, or the third,
Hannah's DMs look like the Met Gala red carpet.
or like the ESPYs,
Oh.
but yeah.
Source award.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like guys in the like comedy field or like movie entertainment, like they
Want to have sex
like
with
a
you.
little bit more bustier. I don't know. I just don't attract them.
Right. But you're doing your thing.
Athletes do like a
Like a
professional
cabello, like a
they
horse.
they like a smaller chest
They're like athletic build.
No, it's they're gay. So they're gay. So they're attracted to they want the top half to be like a boy from Stranger Things and the back to look like their teammates' butt.
Yeah.
You know what?
Like strong
You're onto
legs.
something.
Yeah, I think
Pretty good.
I've dated athletes, dude. They're gay. And you wear spandex for a living and tackle other men. Do you know what I'm saying? And you won't have sex with me on my period. You gay. Sorry, you wear V-necks and suits to work for no reason. Like, why are you wearing more jewelry than me? You're gay. I'm sorry.
get pedicures way more often than me.
And
Like,
why are we putting you on this pedestal? Like, you play a sport we all played in 5th grade, like, as a joke. Like, are you serious? Like,
Good
how
point.
dare you?
It's a good point. Much harder to be funny.
yeah.
No, I just
man.
mean, like, why are we, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like they're brain damaged people. They get, like, they're not well. This isn't, you know, anyway.
Whitney had a tough go with a Jets player.
With a chess player?
Jets.
Oh, a Jets player. Yeah. No, he could not play chess. He was. I'm just saying, CTE is another. It's a whole other thing. That's a whole. They don't know their ATM code. What's the point of dating a rich guy if they can't get their money out? I'm just like, why am I dating a rich guy and I'm paying for everything? This is silly.
Yeah, they all want me to pay for
They
everything.
don't have any money.
Yeah, they don't. They want me to pay for everything.
They're paying out settlements and for abortions and shit. Like, they have no money left.
It's so true.
It's true. 85%
And then they all
of
call you
professional
gold
athletes go
diggers.
broke within
Yeah,
3
because
years.
they're friends with people like that. Like the people you hang out with, they pretend they have all. He's unhoused. He's an unhoused person that is taking all your money. They're idiots.
I invested. What's going on with that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what you invested in? What his hair extension line? Like I can't.
Okay, so Hannah, who are we dating now?
You're not. She already avoided this question.
No, she didn't have to say names, but she was describing him.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It's even if you thought NFL player was bad, this vocation is way worse.
He's so yeah, I mean at the beginning of our relationship I was like saying, "Hey, we should have an open relationship," thinking he's going to be really cool about it, and
But
he
isn't that
wasn't.
in the
Why did you
beginning-
want an open relationship?
Isn't that kind of saying like you don't satisfy me?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I guess
That's
it
how I
does.
would take it.
I want to keep you on the back burner. I
yeah.
just want to.
I like our movie nights.
and in my head, I'm like, he's going to be so stoked about this.
You always. I always think that too.
yeah,
But I
and they're
think-
not. They
Why
think
do you
that.
sound like
Yeah.
Owen Wilson all of
Yeah.
a sudden?
That's what I would think. I love our Sunday cuddles, but the sex part.
yeah.
No, but I think that if a guy initiates it, if the girl initiates it, they're like, no.
They're like, what?
It has to be their idea.
So
But
clearly he
it
doesn't
was so
satisfy you
early in the
sexually.
relationship that I'm like, oh, well, clearly this guy is just going to be doing his own thing, not satisfying
Have you already
me.
had sex before you asked?
Yeah.
Well, then he didn't satisfy you.
No, it was more emotional aspect because I don't really need to be satisfied much in that area. It's
Okay.
more like emotional,
Oh, sexually, you don't need to be satisfied in that area.
like not a bunch by a bunch of different people.
Got it.
Yeah.
Like I'm totally cool with being monogamous sexually.
But you know what else? I
Oh,
think
you just like
You
to...
want to cuddles with someone
I
else.
want to talk to other guys and flirt
if
with
you're
them.
monogamous, you
I feel you.
get dumb. You can't talk to the same person. You run out of shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
But I will say it was so early on in our relationship. I didn't think he could satisfy me emotionally, but after dating him for a while, he definitely
gaslit
does.
you into believing he could.
No, he definitely does. And like he actually communicates more than I do. So it ended up working out very well.
Hannah just realized that he's probably watching.
Do you think? Do you think?
No, I'm being honest. I'm being
There's
honest.
something hot though about floating it, and the guy's like, no.
Yeah.
You kind of want them to say no.
Yeah.
It's like you're not trying to play a trick or play games, but it's like,
Yeah.
have you ever broken up with someone and the way they handled it was so
They're like, oh,
gracious
thank God.
that
Yes,
you're like, never mind.
I totally agree.
Yeah, that made me
And
really
it's like,
fall
oh,
in love with you.
Do I want you back.
Yeah, like you handled that like such a class act.
Yeah.
I now want you back. It's like that.
Yeah, I actually prepare myself like that, actually. I want to do that because they did that in Seinfeld. That one scene, he was like, yeah, I totally agree. I'll take the check. All right, bye. Have a good one. And I've always wanted to react like that in a future breakup. So,
Please tell me you use that voice during sex.
yeah, could you just turn me over real quick? Thank you.
Partner, please.
Partner, please. Can you spank me? Thank you.
Is it safe to say that professional athletes aren't that good at sex?
Oh,
Because let me say my theory. Number one,
agree.
it's just that they normally have girls fucking them. It's the same with musicians. I did a horror movie with the Foo Fighters, and I had a sex scene with the keyboardist, and he was on.
Have you shown the girls in a film?
No.
Good for you.
In a bra, I have.
Okay.
But I was fine doing it because it was a horror movie where I was getting sawed in half.
Okay.
And I think ever since now that my boobs are fake, because I had really bad eating disorders. They grew. I talked about this in my fourth special. They grew in weird sizes. I was always insecure about them. And then I had scoliosis. They were just like it was like Alec Baldwin and Stephen Baldwin, and I just wanted two Alex. You know what I mean?
So I guess the NBA players stopped DMing you once you got the girls, according to your gay theory.
Did I don't know. They turn you over. I don't know. While they're watching Martin. They're watching Martin in the background. Like they're always watching TV while you're having sex. Athletes, I'm telling you. You know how
Or
many,
sports highlights.
you know how many times I've sucked
Baby,
a
it's
dick
me.
watching an Adam Sandler
Or watching
movie?
themselves in the mirror.
Yeah, there's a lot of mirrors.
Yeah.
There's so many mirrors,
Wow.
dude. And so, yes, and then they're just make you go down and they're looking at themselves. I don't know, but I feel like the girls tend to do all the work and they don't do that much. And they're like, I'm injured, my hamstring. I'm my.
And I feel like athletes don't go down on girls. They don't eat a lot of it.
No.
A lot of rich guys don't, I feel like.
Bastards.
Yeah, but the broke ones do.
Well, they gotta pay
yeah,
rent somehow.
I think
They're hungry. They need food.
They gotta earn their spot on the
They're
couch.
literally starving.
Yeah.
They're sucking up your menstrual
I couldn't
blood.
grab the Uber Eats, but
They are.
for nutrients. They're having nutrient
They
deficiency.
need a meal. They're eating you alive. Because their credit card gets declined by the DoorDash guy. But and musicians, like famous musicians. So we're shooting this sex scene, and it was so awkward, and he was like, his hands started getting tired, his arms started getting tired. I was like, why are you so rusty at this? He's like, I'm a rock star. I'm never on top. I mean, he was like, I haven't been on top in 20 years. Like, it was so
Wow.
funny. But yeah, I think a lot of athletes, like I dated an MMA fighter, and it was just like, you're just climbing a jungle gym.
Name names.
I'm in a jungle
I don't
gym.
know. It was not anyone like, yeah. I mean, I don't want to get.
Oh, please.
People will know.
Safe place.
No, I've never. I mean, safe place, totally. Fucking. Everyone here is in pajamas with diamond earrings. I couldn't feel safer. Couldn't feel safer. There's just an Aveeno lotion next to a Lysol next to the computer. I couldn't.
Next to some wet wipes
Yeah,
and
what
tissue.
the fuck is happening? But athletes, I think in general, they're injured. They're like actually kind of once you make it to the pros, you don't. NBA players, they walk down the court. They're not.
Yeah.
They feel like they don't work. They're lazy.
You just take 2 strides, they're already on the other side of the court.
I'm very unathletic.
Yeah, but I feel like you work hard. You seem like you work hard in bed.
I have to.
Are you into her having an orgasm? I'm with someone right now who his kink is me having an orgasm, and it's so hard to watch.
It's not my kink. I couldn't care for it as much as I know they don't come back if you don't. You know.
Really?
Yeah. If you don't make them come, they don't come back. Rule of thumb. They tell their friends the next day he was great. Girls say he's great or bad in bed is whether or not they had an orgasm. You want a good review in their group chat.
Yeah.
How was it? How was
I
Ryan?
don't always expect to have one. Maybe this is like a generational
I don't either.
thing.
I'm a big faker.
Because
I appreciate that. Guys are offended. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
That's for me.
Oh, yeah.
Good performance.
Kegels.
I stopped faking a while ago because I can't respect you if you bought that performance. At this point, I just am like, oh God, like you bought that? Like I just can't. But I now like say up front, like I don't need to have an orgasm to enjoy this. And it's so intimate. I think for me, I wait a while to do it because I know it's gonna make me chemically bond to the person.
Oh, yeah,
and I don't want to
yeah.
get addicted to someone before I know them. Have you ever been like sexually addicted to someone and you hate them?
Yeah.
So I'll wait.
Going to sex parties.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I want to come to a sex party.
I
with
thought
you.
you were a Disney girl.
What the fuck is happening? This is why she wears the football jersey at all times. She's ready to be tackled at any moment.
What kind of girl do you look for?
I like natural girls.
So do you have to go to Bakersfield? How do you find one of those in LA?
By the way, she won Best Tits at AVN.
I could see why. They're
And they're
beautiful.
natural.
That's so wild.
What size are we
Yeah.
talking? H?
H, yeah.
Wow.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You can come and poke them anytime you want.
You want to give a little poke?
They're unreal. You know what? Because
little
I've
poke.
always wanted to.
Little poke.
You can grab
It
them, you
looks
can
like a
poke them,
butt.
you can
Little
squeeze
poke.
them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very
yeah.
Because fake boobs, guys can't have sex with your boobs. I can't get them.
Yeah.
I
Like
literally,
together?
I literally said to the guy that
I
did,
can't get mine together for other reasons. But
They look like they're together.
You know what? I like the no fake you
but I
wrote for you.
can't. When you push them together, you can't.
They don't go all the way
They
around.
know, and they'll kind of sneak out, like they slide under. Like Garth Fisher, who did my boobs, he's amazing. He does them while you're standing up, and basically because the way that they fall, if you do them while you're lying down, you have fucking crocodile eyes, and they're too
Oh,
far apart.
yeah.
So he has them fall great.
Smart.
Yeah, he's like everyone's great boobs is Garth Fisher. But I remember like the first time a guy tried to have like sex with my boobs, I was like, oh, this is a great alternative when I have a UTI or just can't. And I don't know if I took my birth control or whatever. I was like, God damn it. Like, how did you not? And I was like, do I like write a Yelp review, like great tits, but I can't use it as a alternative vagina. It's too, I can't.
No,
They
you'll
just,
get-
they
you'll
just
get there.
look like
I
they're
have a
doing
question.
it right
They're
now.
not though.
In
They
5 years,
slide
they'll-
under. It's hard to
Oh,
explain.
No, but it
okay,
takes time.
I understand.
They're too new. After years, they start to
Really?
chill out. Yeah.
so
Really?
do they move?
I didn't do the exercises in the beginning. When you get them, you're supposed to do these
And
exercises.
sleep sitting up. Did you sleep sitting up?
I always sleep sitting up. I'm a vampire. But yeah, but he makes like pockets like around. Like his whole thing is like it's half over and half under, and this is the gummy bear ones. Yeah, I'm just saying that because you were talking about gummy bears earlier.
and that's what we eat.
Where it's I don't know. It's half silicone, half something else.
Gummy bear ones, right? Anal girl?
Yeah, I don't know. Gummy bear, like you would know about that.
Not but a girl. Not but a girl.
So disrespectful. But yeah, ever since like I got them, I don't feel possessed. Like it's kind of liberating to be like they're not mine. I don't have to be sensitive about them. Like they're kind of. Sometimes there's a little pucker on the Ziploc pucker under the. You can kind of see.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay, we're going to play a segment called The GOAT versus the Vote presented by MyBookie. We're going to play a game. It's going to be Whitney Cummings versus Hannah Stocking.
Uh-oh.
Categories.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna stop talking about the sex parties to talk about a MyBookie game.
I was still waiting to hear
I
about.
think you're misguided.
I
we
wanted
got
to
all in
hear
on
what
the
kind of
zippy puss-
girl
the
you
zippy
look
tech.
for.
Let's get back to
The kind
the
of woman.
sex parties.
Do you like eating pussy?
Whitney's a professional. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's get back. MyBookie can wait.
Yeah, no shit.
Girls, go ahead.
Sex parties? Like who, where, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's these sex parties that and I met the owner.
Is
And I
it-
actually went once, and it's pretty much they have
The
sex shows.
owner,
Yeah, he's really cool.
he's right there. And he's not cool.
No, so
me
they'll
with
have
you.
like sex performances.
Is this what Amber Heard used to go to? It's like
No.
a lot of this is like a Hollywood thing, right?
I
And
mean,
is-
there's a lot of Hollywood
Did you
people
see
there.
people you know?
Yeah,
Hannah,
and
is
people
there
in the industry
is
go
there
a
a
lot.
major movie director that hosts them and goes with his blonde wife?
No, not that I have seen.
'Cause a lot of girls bring that up and they're all sworn to secrecy. Won't tell me the name.
Oh, really?
I think it's Michael Bay.
Oh.
He's
or
not a wife? Michael Bay doesn't have a wife.
well, maybe they're not married, but it has the description I've pieced together.
I love that you're like Hollywood producer with a blonde wife. Like that narrows
no
it down.
major movie director.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
All
Does it
of
narrow
them.
it down?
Yeah, all of them. Is
Yeah, or James Gunn is my second guess.
that a major movie director?
Avengers, yeah, biggest grossing movie of all time, Whitney. Yeah,
Is
not
it?
bad.
Is
yeah.
it? I thought your podcast was the major, most grossing.
We're doing very well.
What's the wildest thing that you've done at one of these sex parties that you're willing to share?
I've put on a show.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No,
you do it in public?
I
at the
mean,
parties?
yeah, like everything's public. I mean, the rules there are you must ask to touch,
Mhm.
and also no closed doors. So there'll be performances where the sex performers are going out and they're having sex in front of everybody. Kind of crowds around. They're in costume. They play this music. There's more people involved. Every hour there's a new sex performance.
It's like
and then
Eyes Wide Shut.
These are at
yeah,
houses
that's what
usually?
it was based. Like that's what the owner. He said he actually saw that movie and he's like, "Wow, I want to turn this into real life." So it like I think it's hotter to watch than going to the strip
I'm going to pull
club.
up some names that I assume you've met at these parties.
But is the idea like, what if you run into someone you know? Is it? you
Yeah,
guys are
and
both-
then, like I mean, everybody puts their phone away, so it's really private. I mean, I have run into like a lot of people that I know there, and it's up to you. You could participate in the orgies or not, or
seen
just
her?
watch. Is that Kazumi?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen her there.
Okay. Okay.
I love how I just knew.
Yeah.
She was at the premiere of the Burt
Yeah.
Roast, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Lovely girl.
Yeah, she's
She's great.
awesome.
Have you seen her, True Kate, and her boyfriend Tomas?
No.
Okay, both big sex party attenders.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kenzie Ann also?
I don't know. I don't know that.
Okay, maybe you're not in the porn ones. You're in like the cool kid one.
Maybe.
No
Well,
disrespect to
there's
the porn
porn
community.
stars that go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I feel like you're
Um,
in like the very like we're sick fuck Hollywood ones with like Toby Maguire.
Just dry
Leo.
up on me.
I'm like,
know Leo
like,
goes.
where's Leo, dude?
Well, they have those parties in New York, so maybe he's pulled up. I don't know.
the box.
The
is
box.
is it
He goes
connected
to the
that?
box.
Yeah, yeah. they
I've
all
been to the
do.
box.
They all do.
Yeah.
Hi,
The
guys.
box
A little bit
has
more
ruined a lot
intimate
of
than-
people's marriages that I know. Like a lot of.
So what's the craziest thing you've done at these parties?
The craziest thing that I've done,
is not have her phone.
not being able to post on Snapchat for an hour. I mean, I like snuck away with my boyfriend and smashed in the
so
pool.
it's kind of like you go with your guy.
You can, yeah.
Oh, you didn't
Or you
allow,
invite a third party in,
you didn't allow anyone else the pleasure?
like another guy. No. Well, that's not allowed in my relationship.
So you just went to sex party, you're like, let's go fuck there.
Yeah. Well, like you could go to watch or
Okay, okay.
do
the
the,
vibe.
do.
The
Yeah,
environment.
Yeah, you
okay.
kind of feel it
Yeah.
out. See if you know people there. If you do, just watch. If you
Yeah.
don't, then bets are off.
Fuck.
But then they probably know who you are. So I don't know.
We all know Hannah's talking.
I've had
If
some fans come
I
up to me
was
there.
a fucking broke dude in LA, I would go to these sex parties. I would just bank on getting Hannah Stocking pregnant, and that would be my retirement
Yeah.
fucking money.
Well, I don't have sex with men like that. Like I'm very emotionally attached. So
Yeah.
I mean I've never had a one night stand.
Really,
Me
never.
either. Me either.
Yeah,
Oh.
I wait at least like 3 months before I
What?
do. Yeah,
That's very disciplined.
Like you date a
I have
guy?
a lot of willpower. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You
I
just
think
do
you know,
blowjobs?
you know, you don't want to give away something too soon because then the fear of losing or like
Yeah,
being
and it's
embarrassed.
like, oh, you
I-
got what you want, but I didn't get emotionally fulfilled, so it's not fair.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but are you doing the sucky sucky? Like we didn't fuck, but we did 69.
I
Oh
actually
no,
think-
I
Okay.
like won't hook
You
up.
know people do that.
I'll kiss. I'll make out.
Like, no, we haven't had sex. I never fucked that guy, and they're like, they had 69 every day.
I feel like if you're
Yeah.
if you're going to third
That's what I
base and
think.
just ending it there, like
Yeah. Yeah, but we never fucked. Shut up.
yeah, it's like
Honestly,
okay.
giving a blowjob sometimes is more intimate.
Absolutely.
Because you're totally surrounded. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's kind of like.
it's all about
See, I got
them.
cheated on once by a girl, and she said, but we didn't fuck. I only sucked his dick.
Jesus.
That
I went,
makes
"That's
it better.
worse."
That-
It's so much
yeah,
worse.
Is that worse?
Oh, worse.
Well, because you had to go.
She
"Ah,
sucked.
Yeah.
She sucked
Tears
his
streaming down her
dick.
Like,
face.
I got
came home and
nothing
kissed
out
you.
of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what's worse for you, like being cheated on physically or emotionally?
Physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, go fall in love. It's okay.
Really?
Yeah. But you sucked his
Yeah,
dick.
guys, like
You're
you talk
disgusting.
to another guy for 3 hours. Like, thank you.
Yeah,
for-
you were on
Yeah.
your knees trying to pleasure him, and
Yeah.
you fucking.
See,
That's
for
brutal.
me, if my boyfriend cheated on me emotionally, I'd be way more upset.
That's beautiful.
But if a guy was like, I didn't fuck her, I just ate her out.
Yeah, that's
like,
I'd be like, something's wrong with. I'm out. Actually, like, what was I missing? Why are we even dating? like, what is
Now
this
mine would be
COVID
like,
fog?
I
What's-
didn't fuck her, but I cleaned her kitchen. Done.
I didn't fuck her, but I paid her off her student loans.
Devastating.
Oh, I would be pissed about that.
That's very intimate. Yeah.
yeah.
that's a tough one.
Pay for my Venetian plaster.
Yeah. But let me ask you. So it's weird because it's like, I feel like threesomes with two guys, it's like when you float that, if he said, yeah, let's go, would you be like, what? Like, what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of guys are into watching their girl get fucked.
I
That's-
know, not the guys I've been with.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a tricky one.
You don't.
Oh, come on. That's nuts. These people, I know I have a friend who he calls himself a bull, and people pay him to come do a rape scenario on their wives.
Oh my God.
Sure.
So that he dresses up like a fucking housebreaker inner guy, whatever.
Sure. I didn't
And he
know.
kicks
A
the door in,
marauder?
and they have a dog cage, and he get the fuck in the cage. And he, fuck. And they, no, honey, please just don't touch her. Just kill me. And then he rapes the wife in front of the guy. You know who pays for it after? The guy in the cage.
Wait, I know of a couple who did that, but reverse. Like the girl locked the girlfriend in the cage.
You all need new friends.
And she was like
I agree.
hogtied. She was apparently she was hogtied and she was crying.
Oh.
Does anyone have a job? Who has time for this? What are you? Just go to become an actor. Like you want
Get
to
a
be
hobby.
an actor. If you need to be acting during your fucking, like, just like you two, Brutus, just fuck each other. Why would you want to act?
Have you girls ever role played?
Yeah.
What have you done?
I did the
played the role.
masseuse.
What?
Oh, that's nice.
Masseuse.
That's not too dive into acting though. You know, it's a massage. Unless you went into character.
I went in a character.
It was Thai.
No, this is about to get
What kind of
This is about
dialogue?
to get controversial. I'm just kidding. No, I mean I played a white woman.
Seems like he kind of just wanted to not have to pay for a massage.
But you did the full introduction.
He's like, can you play a masseuse?
And give me
It's
rub
all
me
these
down
role plays, like,
completely.
can you be a sexy cleaning lady? It's like, and then you clean the whole house. You're like, you just fucking tricked me into cleaning the house. What the fuck?
That's what happened. Oh no.
Can you play my accountant who pays my bills? Like, what? Like, I feel like and it's all like, so they're humiliating. Like, it's like the cleaning, like a guy was dating was like, his thing was like a very dom sub. It was his thing. And he's like, I want you to be like which is like, I've worked hard. I have a cleaning lady. You know what I mean? I was like, it was so weird because I was like, can you be a sexy cleaning lady? Do you want me to just like ask Leslie for her Crocs and Aeropostale t-shirt? Like, how do you think
Get the Fabulosa
yeah,
straight
but then
down
I
the
don't
mop.
want to. If I have like a French maid, I remember ordering it. I'd be like, if my cleaning lady finds this, is she gonna think I'm cheating on her with another cleaning lady?
So Hannah, when you do it, do you go full character? He walks in, you say, "Hi, I'm gonna be your masseuse today."
Yeah, full
Okay.
character.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's nice.
He
That's fun.
breaks though. He breaks character.
Does he
Oh,
pay
he
you
giggles?
at the end?
No,
So you have to go full character.
I'm
but
full character.
You got to go two
full
broke
massage.
girls. That's a good one.
Yeah. Wait. So you role play? Why is
So
one eye
he
closed?
I'm-
Sorry, I looked over and Whitney was like,
I'm my robot.
You're not hitting
now.
on that one,
I'm
eh?
becoming the same person. Because I feel like these role plays he was like, how do I figure out a way to lie here and do nothing while she gives me a hand job? Like, do you know what I mean? I just,
doing your chores for him.
what was
Is
it
that
like
what you did, by the way? Was it the happy ending at the end?
No, like full
Oh, you
Full service.
You made sweet
full
love.
service.
You gave him a massage.
yeah.
That's all.
And then we had intercourse.
Okay, you made sweet love.
Yeah.
Lovely. This brings us to our next segment, the GOAT versus the WOTE, presented by MyBookie.
No
the
one
best
cares about
gaming
my book,
platform.
dude. The sex
Terry, cut that
parties. Why do you hate money? Okay,
So,
what?
We're
do
gonna
you make,
play a
hold
game
on. No. Do you make your girl? Do you do role play?
we haven't yet, not with Bree, but I have in my
Wait,
past.
who's your girlfriend?
Bree Stern.
They met at the roast, my roast.
Yeah.
You guys met there
Yes.
at your roast,
Hosted by you.
hosted by
Yes.
me
Yeah.
on OFTV, dropping.
At on Mother's Day because I thought it'd be funny. May 14th is the roast to
great.
me.
So this will be out in 5 weeks.
Wait, so you guys are new?
Yeah.
Oh,
6
congrats.
months. It's 6 months ago.
Wait, that was 6 months?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I got with my dude a month after that then.
Okay.
You know what is a hot thing to do that I did?
I went up to her at intermission because I didn't want to talk during the show.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, she would have scolded you.
Oh.
The dude I'm dating is into a show called, it's one of those shows about Vikings in the woods. Outsiders or Mount.
Oh,
Lamb-
Yellow
lamb.
Jackets.
No, it's
Oh, they're in the woods?
Vikings. that was a soccer team.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In the woods. The plane crashes. in
That's
the
true.
woods.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But this is not, if your boyfriend's favorite show is Yellow Jackets, that is a red flag. A bunch of teenage girls.
Yeah, I don't watch it at
eating
all.
each other. But no. It's like
Can't believe they killed off Jackie.
it's some Viking show. That is
They did.
Spoiler alert!
What? Jackie?
Oh, she got it.
Did they eat her?
Yeah, they did eat her.
Oh
What
my
the fuck?
god.
She has no meat on her body.
They were
She's the
starving.
last one I would want to eat.
They had to make it through winter.
But I played like he did something really nice for me on Christmas Eve, like drove a family member home, like whatever. And when he came back, I was playing the soundtrack of his favorite show.
Oh, that's.
And it was such a fucking slam dunk, dude.
Wait, what? Let's play the soundtrack.
It's Outsiders.
we need to play this.
Vikings in the woods. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're and then
Slam dunk.
do you know what I mean?
Sons of Anarchy.
Just got immediately
No,
erect.
like help. Is anyone cultured? Go help. Just yes, probably. But is that a TV show? Yeah. Probably.
Okay.
On Netflix?
What is it? Probably. But it's something that has like a very specific soundtrack of
Okay.
like it's almost like Gaelic, ominous battle scene.
And you fucked him to that.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
like a
We're gonna
battle
play
song.
Whitney's sex play.
It was hot, and I do have 2 plaid schoolgirl skirts standing by for when I.
Did you do it to the battle scene theme also?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever.
We'll play
And
that.
That's like if your guy's into Game of Thrones or something, just fucking. It was literally this.
This is what Whitney Cummings
It
has
was
sex
literally
to.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I'm a mouthy
The
bitch.
tempo.
So every now and
It's
then,
giving Jack Rabbit tempo.
yes. This is how I get the man to stay when I've been too
Wow.
much of a cunt. Put on their favorite show soundtrack.
And then they just get immediately
You
erect.
know what's funny? It's produced by Simon Sandness. I thought it said Seaman Sadness of what you experienced.
Sure, fair. My brand, the name of my next special.
My bookie segment.
Great.
We're gonna play a game called Categories,
Okay.
and it's gonna be Whitney Cummings versus Hannah Stocking,
Okay.
judged by Angela White. And
What?
you're going to name as many porn stars as you can till one runs out. You have a 10-second timer. Don't
Okay.
fuck up. Starting with Hannah Stocking.
But are we going back and forth?
Yeah,
Alexis, Texas.
nice,
Jenna Jameson.
very nice.
Riley Reid.
Looking at Sasha Baron Cohen. Sasha
Angela?
Fierce. Nope.
Whitney.
Did a movie with what? Oh, Angela White?
Yeah.
Oh, but who? No, Sasha.
Great.
Great.
Sasha Grey. Entourage.
Lana Rhodes.
Nice.
I don't go to sex parties every night. Hold on. Caden Cross.
Kazumi.
Fuck, that was cheating.
Mm.
I'm gonna pronounce Adriana Chechnik. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, Chechnik.
I love her. I love her.
She would love that.
She's great.
Emily Willis.
Very nice.
Hannah Stocking. I could honestly there's a lot of amateur out there. I could just be like Lisa Morris.
Lisa Morris.
She's very big. No, an amateur. I'm
No,
trying-
'cause she
Lisa is
supports-
so close though. Lisa.
Anne?
Guzzler.
Lisa Ann.
Who?
Lisa Ann, podcaster.
Bella Thorne.
No.
Doesn't count.
No.
Okay.
Lingerie.
Hold on. I got this.
Dudes.
We've spoken about a couple.
Dread.
Yes.
Oh, Johnny Sims.
Yes.
Sims.
Very nice.
Who's the guy that did the movie with Lindsay Lohan? He's the James Dean.
Yeah.
Mia Malakova.
Very
Jesus
nice.
Christ. Hold on.
Hannah for the win.
Candy samples.
For the win.
For the win.
Like I name another one?
Yeah, and you got it.
Chloe Surreal.
You're a freak. Mm.
You know what? She might be the only one with bigger boobs than you. Biggest boobs ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You watch
she does.
a lot of porn?
Yeah. And also like
Yeah.
I met some too.
What's your favorite kind of porn to watch?
Mm.
I actually like public porn.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just more stimulating. Just look at Whitney.
What was in that vape, dude, that you just gave her?
Do you also do public porn?
Like have sex
Yeah.
in public?
Yeah.
You
I
shouldn't
mean,
have to think about that. You don't know
It's
the
the
answer to that?
hesitation
Yeah,
that tells you
I have.
everything.
Like, define public.
I have, yes.
The Amex Suite at Staples Center.
Where?
No. No. Not there. But like, at the beach or like
Wow.
oh my gosh, when I was in high school I did at school.
All blowjobs.
No.
Sex.
Yeah.
Where?
It was outside of my sewing class, fiber arts.
Outside where?
You need to sew up that pussy, bitch. What?
Outside. Outside?
No, like in a janitor's closet.
Oh God, Hannah.
Yeah.
Whole new meaning to school shooter.
You know, I didn't expect this side of you at all.
Yeah.
Me
I've
either.
never like
Yeah.
shared. I don't really talk
I
about
thought we were
this.
going to talk about
Just know my publicists are gonna be like,
who have you kissed, you know?
what?
I thought we were going to talk about like, do you like
But
French
also,
kiss?
why should you have to have shame about it? That's the other thing.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
sweet love. She's a baddie. She's
Yeah. Yeah. I like making love.
True.
I like passionate sex.
And you know
I would
what's
say
about
that's
you? You're not like a drug. Like she was saying, and it's like it's the best drug to have if you know what I'm saying. Like the whole like being a slut. That's like over, dude. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so over.
You know what?
Yeah.
And there's nothing more passionate than sex in a janitor's closet.
Yes.
The irony.
Yeah. Exactly.
The mop is right there.
You know what you want and you go get it.
Yeah. I know. I hate the term like slut. Like I was just out at dinner.
I think that's over.
And yeah, has to be. But there's this NBA player
Hookers in,
who
slut is
was
out.
trying to get with me, and I was with my boyfriend, and he was like, it was a lot. But these girls come up to him, they talk to him, and then they leave, and he's like, wow, like these girls get passed around like blunts, and it made me so mad because it's like you get passed around like blunts,
yeah,
and
yeah,
also
yeah,
why
yeah.
are you talking smack on girls having sex? Because that's what men want. With girls.
Yeah.
And a lot of girls want to have sex that doesn't
Period.
have a commitment. And
Yeah.
and famous guys or whatever, it's the easiest way, or NBA players, the easiest way to like have fun sex with someone that isn't like, you know,
Yeah,
an
no
obese
commitment.
diabetic. Exactly. Like you know that it's transactional. There's something refreshing about it being transactional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Good point.
We like dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like girls just need to release too.
Women
Yeah.
get shamed for having the same desires that men have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They do.
and it's like funny. I think it's funny. like we sleep with you like it's a joke. There's a couple like random famous guys I've hooked up with. It was like it was kind of a joke. Like
It was like
don't-
for the story.
Kind of. Like, don't like act like you fucking got all these chicks. Like it's just sort of like, wouldn't it be funny if I hooked up with this guy? Like, I just sort of like. Also, one time I hooked up with Gavin I hooked up with Gavin DeGraw's brother.
No
I thought
way.
it was Gavin DeGraw.
You did.
Who's Gavin? DeGraw?
I don't
Exactly.
want to be
Anything
anything other than what I've been trying to be.
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
And
Big song.
it was just like it was like I hooked up with him like as a joke because I thought it was Gavin DeGraw. Joke was on me. It was not him. But like
That's a joke.
I was just like, this would be funny to be
That's
like,
how I was with NBA players. I'm like, oh, should I do it again? But then I just ended up in
And
a
they don't
relationship
live
with them.
here. Yeah.
I've never like smashed an NBA player just to do. I'm just always getting relationships with them.
You're a love maker.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're all,
Why'd you say?
it's just also NBA players. They're like the oldest one's like 26. Like even if they weren't NBA players, they won't be ready.
Question for all three of you.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever had sex with a random diehard fan of yours?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about
I
that,
have.
Whitney.
I have.
And who is this guy to you?
Yeah. It's he came to my shows for like 3 years straight.
Wow.
And
And he was like, I want to meet you after that kind of
I
guy.
took his virginity.
Wow.
Cool.
And
It
then
was awesome.
That is awesome.
It was awesome.
Cool.
Also it's like, because it was I thought
He earned it.
Well, I thought he was like a Make-A-Wish kid. I thought he was like a
Oh, God.
orphan or something. I thought he was just like,
Was he always alone at the shows?
yeah,
and he would travel to your shows.
yeah. Which is, I know everyone's
And
like,
he would keep something in his car.
yeah, guns. But no, and I
Just
love.
in case.
But it's funny because
He
I
has
was
a
like,
doll just like it.
he must be a murderer. Like, I love that if someone thinks a female comedian's funny, we assume he's a psychopathic killer. Because it's like, why do you're coming to see a girl do comedy? Like, you
Yeah,
must
like,
want.
what's
And
the issue?
even if you did not want to kill me before, after seeing me perform a couple times, like, it would be natural to want to. And
You are mean about their performance.
no, I mean, no, I think I think I'm rougher as I'm a comedian, you know what I
It's
mean?
funny.
Like, I'm actually very like beta in my relationships, you know? But he was just this weirdo that would come to shows. He would like wear my merch, but like now that I know him, he was like, I thought you would think it was funny. I'm like, but you can't. He was on security lists. Like, he would come to shows. He was like the number one, like, and I'd get there, and after like a year or so, because he would bring me these really specific gifts based on really deep cuts of my podcast. Like, he'd bring me like a specific kind of Jelly Belly jelly bean and candy and cowtails, like things that I would like. How did he know this? And he was on my security list, like hardcore. But then there were dates, like I'd be in St. Louis, and I started looking for. I was like, where? And if I didn't see him, I'd be like, "Okay, you're not going to come to St. Louis? Like, really? You're not going to come to Cincinnati? Only, you know?"
And was he a good laugher?
I started getting kind of obsessed with him, and in a weird way, and I started telling stories on stage about like stalking situations I'd had in the past, just to kind of like let him know, like, you know, this could be illegal in some way, you know, whatever. And then, so in his mind, he's like, she's talking to me, and I'm like, well, that's crazy to think, but I was also, you know?
got to write this as a thriller.
Oh no, it gets so wild. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then
This is a movie.
But after, when you have enough,
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
stalkery type,
Then he kills her at the end.
I'm obsessed with him. I text him and I can't
Can
get
I
him to text
see
me
a
back.
picture, please?
Sure. Where's my phone? He literally earlier, I was like, where are you? He's like, I'm really busy. I can't talk till 4. I'm like, what? I'm stalking him at this point. But
How many times did you guys?
we've been dating for like 4 months.
Wait, this is the guy you're currently seeing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And he was very like
legend.
dude, he's a fucking gangster, dude. It is so, and because when you have stalkers or whatever, that a lot of times it's just about breaking the spell. Like, they're sort of want to be in a parasocial relationship. It's not dangerous necessarily. Most people don't want to kill you. And if someone's making themselves known, you don't have to, death threats, like Gavin DeBecker's Gift of Fear is really worth reading, because if someone gives you a heads up that they're going to kill, they're not going to, the person that's going to kill you is not going to give you a heads up. They're not going to, you know, and his mind, he was like, and he says it now, and I'm like, why did you come to all these shows? He's like, because you had all these crazy stalkers, and I just want to make sure you were okay. And it's funny because he was like, I just want to make sure that your stalkers weren't being weird. I'm like, but you were the one, like, you
He's
were
like the Peter Pan of stalking.
you were the weirdo in my merch, like giving me, you know. And so he's just like an oddball weirdo and kind of like genius. And so after I had done my theater tour, he showed up at a club tour, and I'm like, if he's coming to clubs, like this, he came to San Jose, like, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna talk to him. Let's go for a walk. I'll break the spell. As soon as he sees my personality and like my face up close, he'll be like,
How many years before you said a word to him?
2, maybe 2.5. 3. But he had already been kind of like, he saw me on Joe Rogan, and but what do you do if you see a girl that you have a crush on that, you know, you're gonna go shoot your shot? Because I do these meet and greets after my shows from the stage for everybody that are free, and you know, why not? How is this any creepier than like DMing someone on Tinder and text?
Okay.
What? How is it? Tell me.
It's different.
How? You know why?
If I show up to everywhere Hannah is for 2 years, she doesn't even look at me.
He's putting
Wearing the
money
t-shirts?
in my pocket. He's getting on a plane, showing up to shows.
I respect it.
The fucking lazy motherfucker's like, I'm gonna just text you for 4 months and waste your time. This guy's like, he wanted to put in the work to go like, I want to show you that I'm serious, you know? And in his mind, it was like a romantic, chivalrous thing. This guy put 50 grand into just coming to watch me do shows. And so I'm like, you're not gonna put all that money into me and then kill me. You know what I mean? It's not, you know?
You do a lot with 50 grand.
Yeah, but it's also, what's weirder than meeting someone at a bar and then getting in their vehicle? That's so much weirder.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to think about
That's
that.
wild. Write me. All you fucking creeps on Riot.
Silence after that was so good.
All you creeps on Riot that are like in town from Fort Worth for 2 hours, like that's fucking weird. Okay, this guy like put in the time, and he was like not dating anyone else, and he
So for all the guys watching, if you ever want to sleep with Whitney,
just
you know what to do.
You just have to come to all my shows.
But you took his virginity.
Oh, so he's only been with you in his life? How old is he?
30.
Did you know you were taking his virginity?
I didn't know necessarily, and so I'm like, just let's go for a walk. I didn't feel scared. I'm in, when you're, I mean, you probably have an incredible, you go to these conventions
Intuition,
and stuff. It's like, it's never the person that you think. It's like when these like big dudes with chain wallets come up and everyone's like, be careful. And you're, no, dude, those aren't the people you have to worry about. It's like the weirdos in the corner. Sometimes it's women, like the people that are the most dangerous or have shown the most dangerous are actually women. Also because you can't hit them. That's a whole other thing. But like I have this woman in LA that comes to my shows and like attacks other comics and stuff like that. And it's a little bit weird. It's weirdly more dangerous because you can't kick them out. It's a hard, but
That's crazy.
She paid to be here.
But I wasn't scared. I have so much.
It's Saturday night in the main room.
I was like, this kid is like an autistic kid. Let me just go for a walk with him. He seems like very lost and confused. And a lot of times, like for parasocial relationships, it's happening more and more where people like think they're in a relationship with a famous person and you have to kind of break the spell. I've had a lot of guys show up at my house. Like when I had, it
didn't end well for John Lennon.
I had to, well, I'm not the biggest Beatles fan, so it's a hot take. I know, it's a very hot take. I think their music is dumb. It's like our house.
That's not their song.
What? Sell me on the Beatles.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a stalker and make it better.
See, I like you doing it.
Remember to show up at 2 years of shows.
Yeah.
Then you'll lose your V card.
So he comes to these shows, and we're going on like walks and stuff, and he's so smart and funny and weird, and like he would do these like, and I would say to him, I'm like, so how are you gonna do it? Like, how are you gonna do it?
Oh.
Like, how are you gonna kill me? And he's like, I don't know yet. Like, we would joke about it, and you're not gonna joke about, if you're a comic, no one's gonna joke about something. That's how you kind of see what's up. And then all these like hilarious things, I all of a sudden found myself in my favorite movie. Like, I was dying, like we were like walking down the street in San Jose, and I walked like really fast, and I was kind of just ahead of him, and he grabbed my shoulder, and I was like, oh, it's about to happen. And he pushed me over to be between me and the traffic.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And it was like everything where I thought he was going to murder me this is how far gone we are as women, that any chivalry, we think we're about to get murdered at this point, which is y'all's fault because you guys did chivalrous things before murdering us a lot. So it was just so funny to me. I never felt like I was in danger. I'm not one of those people, like I'm a comic. Like I've been on the road for so long. You know the difference between real danger and perceived. Yeah.
Was the sex absolutely trash?
It was awesome.
Oh.
Okay, because I've never been in that situation before, but I said to him, I was like, he was helping me like pack and stuff, and I was like, he's just gonna see how boring I am and how annoying I am, and it's just, this is gonna, break the spell. And then I kind of was like, he's like, lives in North Carolina, he might just need some confidence, or what if I just make out with him or something, and then he's able to go back and like be the king of North Carolina? Like how, because I think a lot of guys are really confused right now. I was especially like, you guys have trouble reading faces. Like guys are worried they're gonna get accused of rape if they make the first move. And like I was talking to a guy the other night who was like, I won't hook up with a girl. And I was Matt Rife when he was on the podcast. He was like, I will not hook up with a girl unless she like aggressively.
He gets that a lot.
I know, but I'm like, I'm not gonna pursue anyone. I don't like being predatory. I don't. I like a more traditional like.
He can say that. But guys like Theo, they got to make a move.
Theo should
Matt Rife is
never
gorgeous.
be near women ever.
Yeah.
Why does the hat go on and off so frequently? Like, why are you?
Okay.
Every time we come
We've
back,
gone
to
way
Theo,
over.
He's a different. Why?
Oh, you want to keep going?
I drove all the way down here.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Virgin, you're like, let's cut it off.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
What else do we have to do for my bookie?
Well, you guys are so busy.
Requirements for my bookie.
We got.
Anything else we need to do for these fucking fuckers? Is that even legal
I
to
was
gamble?
supposed to bring up one more sponsor, but I choked.
Who else? Blue Chew, Ridge Wallet.
The plan was to ask you girls about. Here, can we run through it?
Yeah.
Okay, girls, have you ever had someone come very fast?
Yes. Record was like 7 seconds.
Actually.
And it was after the masseuse.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was during that time?
Yeah.
Wow, he's a masseuse guy.
Mm-hmm.
You better not let that guy go to Thailand.
She's so trained from Vine, everything needs to happen in 6 seconds. It's like, what is the run?
That's funny. Well,
What about you?
Well, the guy that I'm dating, actually, he will come and I won't know, and he'll stay hard.
oh, that's
It's wild.
What in the horny honey?
I know. I've never. He like I guess practiced it. Like he'll jerk off and try to hold it. You know what I'm saying? I think most guys when they jerk off, you practice coming really fast.
right.
Do you know what I mean? So by the time you get to sex, like it's kind of like a muscle you have to build up, right? I'm sure porn stars have to do
Is
that.
that possible though? To keep an erection?
If you take a pill, he takes pills.
You think?
No,
Absolutely.
Oh,
No.
interesting.
Come,
no.
you deal with needles.
I don't know.
Listen,
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
but
thing.
there
Whoa.
are guys that can come and stay hard and keep fucking and
Nick
come
Blue,
again.
because he has the pump.
No,
mean,
there are
he
guys
has
that
a
can
button.
do it.
the blue
It
chew?
inflates it. Blue Chew is great.
Is this
Blue Chew's a whole thing.
But do you know about the button?
what?
Tell them about the button.
Some guys do have implants.
Like I heard.
Yes.
Johnny.
I don't think Johnny has it. Does
No.
He? No.
But they do.
No.
But can you control it?
It's a button
Yes.
in your ball sack.
Yeah.
And it inflates your cock.
That's not
Whoa.
legal.
Wait.
That's not. That's un-American.
Does it like make a noise like?
Yeah, he does it
No,
in the
no,
bathroom.
no,
Is
no.
this a Shark Tank invention? Like, who's doing the implanting?
There's different kinds of implants.
What's
you
the
can get
longevity too? Like
I need to know
So
the
there's
Depends how it's
tubes that
being
go
used.
name
through
of the doctor.
they go through the muscle of your penis, and when you press the button,
spongus corpiosum is the muscle. I know that. I don't know. Sorry.
These sex parties also have a TED Talk attached. Before you go to the party, you have to.
All right, show us the product so I can hear the rest of the virgin story.
oh yeah. So you guys, I can't do
What?
this.
Let me see. What is it?
It's dick spray, and you
see.
spray your dick.
Oh, it gets
You
numb.
numb
I
your
promise
dick.
It's
it,
the
the
numbing
best
one.
sex toy company in the world.
Why would
for men
why would you
and
get
men's
it
pleasure.
numb?
It's like Roman swipes.
Yeah. So you
Promo
spray
code
your
Whitney.
penis, and then you don't feel anything, and
So you
can
could last a really
Yeah, so you
long
can last.
time?
It's very popular.
Yeah, or like
Owner of Promisent, multi-millionaire.
who?
The owner of Promisent.
Fucking Tyler. This guy? Is this your medical?
No,
supply?
it's very popular. So guys will go to the bathroom when they're hard. They'll spray it. It keeps it hard, but also numbs your penis.
Sure.
And apparently, the only side effect I've heard is that it sometimes numbs a girl's vagina a bit from rubbing off on it.
Yeah, of course it would, or your mouth.
Yeah,
Have you guys ever put ice cubes in your vagina?
I've heard of that.
And then-
I'm not a fan.
This
I'm
cryo
not-
thing
sorry,
has
I
gotten
mean-
out of hand.
You're allowed to be a fan. I'm just like,
What does it do?
It just makes it cold.
I'm an
Kinda
And,
ice
so, and
numbs
then
it for
and
me.
then when they take the dick out, it's like
yeah, the water
Is
like
your PR team
slides
gonna
out.
let this episode come out? Because this is good stuff.
I know. Well,
Wait,
I
you
mean,
really,
we'll see.
hold on. You guys, you're blowing past the ice cube in your pussy going, shh. Can you slow down?
It
please?
melts and then
I am
Yeah.
the advocate of the viewer.
So
I
the
am
guy
try-
starts with it in his mouth, and then he puts it up with his tongue. Right? Is how you do it.
or you can
Well, I
scoop it in with the
just
dick.
now I know how to do it.
I've heard that's the hot way to do it. Or he keeps it in his mouth and he
seems
just
way
licks
better
it.
than like,
Both
hold on, I'll be
looks-
right back.
Is this why you both look so young? You're fingering yourself with ice? This is some shit Rogan would do in an ice bath. This is like some high performer.
Every morning for 3 minutes.
Yes. After you do your asshole sunning or whatever.
Perineal sunning.
What does it do?
you do
You
that?
put ice in your no.
Why
no.
do you keep closing it
No,
eye?
because I'm disappointed in you.
I don't want to numb my vulva
I
or
don't
vagina.
want to see what I'm seeing. Well, you're turning me into a pirate. Wait, so the
Did you
ice-
know that she was? Because you guys are tight. Did you know
Yeah.
she was such a sexual deviant?
I feel like we get along for reasons. I'm not surprised.
We're just like insanely both maybe too open, but we just haven't gotten to that. I mean, we're also like, we also question a lot of things and we dig deep.
like this
And I
friendship.
don't really.
I'm questioning it. But no, I also my surprise isn't about. It's more. I feel like you guys are famous, and I'm shocked that you're able to do that kind of stuff publicly without worrying about. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean,
I guess
publicly?
just like going to. I feel like I spent so much
Oh,
time.
like the sex parties?
yeah.
What
Yeah.
if someone's wearing the Snapchat goggles?
That's been a thought that goes through my head, yeah. But no. I mean, people actually wear masks. Like, it's like a mask right there. If you really
Yeah, no,
want to
he
be.
sells them.
That's Leo.
Todd sells them. If you need
It's
one.
like truly eyes wide shut. So if you want to go and not be recognized, you could wear a full mask and it looks normal.
But you've seen people there that are not wearing masks that are fully famous, and you're like,
Like, really, really massive. Yeah. I've seen yeah, crazy stuff.
I think
there.
that Amber Heard, Elon Musk, like there were conversations about these. Like Silicon Valley is a
I
big.
feel like Jeff Bezos is a guy.
No,
like that.
Silicon Valley, it's a whole thing. It's
Yeah.
a bunch of people with
Because they never had
Asperger's.
sex their whole lives, and now they're
I
like,
think it's just
I have
dorks.
100 billion.
Dorks
Yeah.
that like have cool Halloween costumes. It's not even about the sex. They're like, check out my Star Wars mask. Dude.
and my ball gag. Like, what?
Is it very dark? What are the hours?
It's like 11 p.m. to 3, and it's red. It's like all red
Mm.
Is
and
it a home?
beautiful. No, it's like
a double
oh my
tree?
gosh, it feels
Oh,
like.
I thought it was like in the hills usually at the houses.
Well, they used to do it at new locations each time, so they would rent out houses.
I don't know if I want to go back to the place that everyone came.
Well, now they have it at the same apartment. It's a
Apartment?
beautiful. Oh my! It looks. There's 4 floors,
Mm.
massive ceilings. It's
That's what
the
you look
biggest-
for in
Do
a
you guys
sex
have to
party?
sit-
Great
To
swing
architecture?
from.
Do you have to
like-
chip in and pay like a cover?
So
It's an
I know
emotional
guys.
cost.
yeah, I know guys have to pay a lot, but
Oh.
if you know some, like girls get in for free.
Right.
But they're very particular
Mm.
about who comes.
It's honorable.
It's like the Soho House of gangbangs.
yeah, exactly.
I have not gotten an invite. They know that I'm too fucking mouthy. I feel like.
yeah.
Like, dude, guess who
Get your
I
hands
saw
off
last
her.
night
Yeah.
in a Jason Voorhees mask and fucked. Do you have to sign like an NDA or something?
Oh
when you go
yeah.
in?
I've heard of people doing like blood oaths.
Mm.
What a loser. This is like on some Ren Fair shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like LARPing at this point.
LARPing?
Why do you have to do a blood oath? Just sign the DocuSign.
Yeah, just word around the street. They had to, but
What kind of music they play? Whitney's music?
Great
the Viking
question.
stuff?
Great question.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is during the performances it really like that
It's
plays.
like tribal. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're in costume. I mean, last party
You'd fit
it was
right in,
tribal, and
It
then the
gets-
one before it was like church themed.
Oh.
Church theme? Oh.
And did you all dress as nuns?
So like
No, the performers do.
take
Wow.
me to church. Like, Hosier?
I think it's more like they
I
played.
heard that I would start crying. An emotional trauma. Playing that song with the visuals would be insane.
So there's themes every time.
Themes every time.
It's like prom. Like with Frozen. I'm sorry. So one was church, one was tribal.
Yeah, and then like a
Justin
friend of
Trudeau was
ours,
there
a friend of ours has her birthday parties.
Of yours.
Yours.
I know this person.
Yeah.
Chelsea Handler.
Oh, she would I don't see that. Maybe.
No, not her. But
no.
but she'll have birthday parties and have the sex performers come in. There's been like an all white one that she's had.
All white?
Comedian?
It's only white people
No,
allowed?
no, all white clothes.
Okay, that feels
Is she more stand up or
not
more internet?
progressive.
More internet.
Okay.
Well, if I'm not that good of friends with them, I didn't get invited. Why am I getting invited to these? This is hurting my feelings. I feel like I'd be great
Angela,
at
do you go to
this.
these things?
I've never been.
I'm
Really?
heckling
I
the
want
gangbang.
someone to take me.
You must just have a pile of invites.
No,
just
you
sitting
can't
on,
go to those.
right on the fireplace.
You'll get
Hey.
killed.
Oh yeah, imagine Angela White.
Oh my
You're
God.
not. You can't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to go.
You should.
Take me to the sex party.
Yeah,
Can
if
you
you're
imagine?
down, I'll take you.
Please
yeah.
take me to the sex
And
party.
you know
Oh,
what?
you'd love it.
Your
Yeah.
guy wouldn't turn down a threesome with
No,
Angela.
he wouldn't.
No.
Absolutely not.
I'm just saying, dude. Y'all are complaining about school shooters. I'm fucking them.
Whitney's boyfriend has Whitney as his license plate.
It's actually a Pokemon license plate.
Does he? Is that true?
He sounds lovely.
He's like a big gamer guy.
He walks down the street. She's like, "Oh, this would be a tactical nightmare."
Can we see?
He does. He does.
Whitney, please pull up his picture.
She needs her phone.
I don't. He's not on social media. No red flags there. I don't know where my phone is. I don't know where it is. I'll find. We'll put it in post. I'll text it to you. But he.
Charles Manson also wasn't on social media.
Yeah. I do that.
Ted Bundy, I don't think he
I
had the.
don't want to live
did he
that
have a
much
Facebook?
longer. I would
Ted Bundy
rather,
have a Facebook?
Probably
I don't think
I
so.
would rather be in a funny relationship and die earlier than be with some bore that doesn't have the balls to kill me.
Yeah, for the story.
I want to be the star of a documentary. Y'all can stay unknown and just fade
wants
into
a
oblivion.
legacy.
I am gonna be fucking Quentin Tarantino will be making movies about me long after I'm dead. Anything else we need to do for my bookie?
This was my favorite episode of all time.
This is you say that after everyone, huh?
I have said it because they get better.
That would make sense, though.
Yeah. I'm sure each special you think is your best.
Yeah. Yes, the idea is that you approve upon the last. Yes.
This was great.
You're so sweet. Well,
Yeah.
why you can cut it up and do bonus things. Or
No,
whatever.
no. People are going to watch.
Patreon or something. I don't know.
We have an OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh, do you have an OnlyFans?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you're there.
good.
Every 6 or 7 episodes, we have our guests fuck in the studio.
The reason
Mid-episode.
Here?
Yeah. In that chair.
This is the 6th or 7th episode.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But this is a big. But just so you know, OnlyFans TV, they asked, like, doing press for the OnlyFans roast. They asked me. Their only ask was to do this. They were like, "This is the biggest thing you can do."
Pillow talk?
Mhm.
Very nice.
Yeah. When like the metrics came in, I was like, "I'm only
Yeah.
going to be able to do a couple things."
Yeah, we're the
And
biggest sex podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like it's you. How long have you been on?
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a long time. I did the guy in New York that interviews.
Glenny Balls,
Glenny.
Glenny
OnlyFans.
Balls, yeah, he was
Yeah.
so
We
sweet.
love Glenny.
I
love
love him.
Glenny.
You know,
He's
I
such
feel
a-
like you guys are becoming better friends than we are, and I don't like it.
Well, he invites me to things.
You guys were in. He was in town one day. I asked him
Yeah.
to hang out. He said, "No, I'm only here for a day." I saw you guys having lunch.
Yep.
Saw that.
Hmm.
He's great though.
He'd rather hang out with me.
Glenny's great.
Aw.
Yes, he's awesome. You're cool too.
I'm just trying to not talk because I feel like it'll.
I love the silence though. I love it.
I'm just.
Can't wait for Hannah Soggen on OnlyFans. Yeah.
Only what?
That's a show.
Only stands?
Yeah,
Oh, that's the name of his show.
yeah, you
Yeah.
get it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Barstool Sports.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
Where the main sport is trying to figure out where the fuck it airs.
Yeah.
Where does Barstool stuff air?
On Barstool's official
Dave
YouTube channel.
Portnoy's toilet cam? Like, where is it even? Anyway. Why are we
love
still
Glenny.
schlepping to Midtown? Like, can you just do this in your garage like a normal podcaster?
Isn't this
Why-
a pretty set?
Yeah,
though?
the
That's
set
why I
is
drive out here.
beautiful.
It's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
the
great.
outside is.
And you know what? The idea of
harrowing.
Pillow Talk is that it's a talk show, not a podcast. Very visual.
Yeah.
So we try to make it pretty.
You're a delight.
Yeah.
You're charming. And
Yeah,
you've
you
been
guys
a-
are both really,
Also,
really
by the
great.
way, when he was at the roast, he was filming during the roast, and I remember being like, "Why the fuck is he filming? This is gonna ruin the shots." But then I was like, "I bet he has some good footage." And he sent me a couple videos that we're putting in the
Oh,
show.
really?
Yeah, because when Donnell Rawlings ran up to the robot,
Oh, yeah.
we had 13 cameras, but
Mhm.
not on. And so he had filmed like the perfect shot we're putting in the show.
Oh,
Thank you,
I
Whitney.
Thank
love
you for that. That was so.
Do you remember
nice.
my face? I was sitting right in front of you.
Really?
Yeah.
He's in the show more than you.
No way.
Or me. He's
Yeah,
all over the show.
I sat because every time
I
they
just
cut to
remember
you,
all the masks in front of me.
Yeah. And
you
were
did
like,
amazing.
"Ah,
Oh, thank
You
you.
were fucking funny. So much better than Trevor Wallace.
brilliant. Oh, stop it. She's brilliant.
And
brilliant,
Whitney's roast, as much as Bert's the goat, you're.
They're just very different. Bert's was more wholesome
Yeah,
and sort of
yeah.
sweet and silly, and everyone was
Family vibes.
shit faced. And then mine is a little more traditionally roast, like savage, like
It was-
just
yeah.
jokes. And
Mhm.
Hannah was a
You guys
fucking
cut deep.
killer.
You guys.
Yeah, mine's more brutal.
You got that work.
That work.
Yeah, you might have gotten the worst jokes. Like,
Oh yeah, but
Peop-
I love being roasted.
okay.
It's,
I
by the
love
way,
it. It's like, especially if it's creative, I get off on it. I love it.
But there's something because it's the whole idea of the roast is like we can make fun of ourselves. There's this thing now where if you made a
Yeah.
mistake 10 years ago, you have to lie about it or you get canceled. We're
Yeah.
out here, comics are going like, yeah, we've made mistakes, we've done dumb shit. Like, who hasn't? It's like a catharsis thing, you know? And it's sad that comedians are the
Whitney,
ones.
something I really want to do,
Is-
and I told Alex, and he said talk to Whitney,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah.
And I was going to. I just didn't know you at the time.
Uh-oh.
You got to do a porn star roast all porn stars. They're fucking
That's
funny.
a great, dude, that is
Oh,
a
you
that is a
should.
great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
That's
You
an
should.
excellent idea. And
Do
can I
it.
tell you, I did a pilot.
Like the roast of Angela White.
It's an incredible idea.
Yeah. But
an
no one could
incredible-
roast. Everyone loves
But it's
Angela.
not. It's like it's
Yeah.
not about the person. It's kind of like we really like this roast. I worked really hard of making it like ancillary things. It's like the roast is an opportunity also to hit other people that are actually guilty of shit. So it's like Dan Levy on mine said like here we are on a Western set taking shots at an innocent woman. I feel like Alec Baldwin. We're going after dickheads. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
It's not just like slamming somebody like unnecessarily. I had all these not rules, but just things that were just like I felt like low hanging fruit or like tired jokes about like women's appearance.
Yeah.
Saying guys had small dicks, like kind of stuff like that,
Yeah.
you know? But a lot of the stuff,
That's not funny.
there's that, there's the live show and then there's the cut show. So it's like in the show,
Yeah.
there was a lot of like NBA jokes, but in the cut, there'll be like one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in the live show, is like we shot for 3 hours and we're
Yeah.
like this show, and we'll end up using 40 minutes, you know,
Where I met
of
Brie.
the best.
Where I met Brie.
Hmm?
Where I met the love of my life.
You did.
Oh, I want to see a picture of her.
It's been 6 months.
We lived together.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah. First time living with a girl. We're in love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aw.
Love her.
Did you ask her to move in?
You're very sweet together.
Thank you.
She's not a real. She's not a real.
Oh, she's
human, but-
beautiful.
yeah. She's an AI.
Yeah, truly. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not a real.
Oh, I love it. I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you.
Who
All
was she?
'cause of you
Who
guys.
was she there with?
I invited, Alex gave me Forex tickets. I invited Charlene Woods, a nightclub promoter that
Okay.
always takes care of us. Charlene invited Brie. So I had like an entryway to say hi.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then you're sitting next to the guy that plays the
Thompson.
violin while girls twerk on
Yeah.
him. Okay.
Yeah, we like a nice guy.
Yeah, no, very sweet.
Yeah.
You guys are like in a lot of the shots.
Yeah.
You both, it's your foreheads are endless. You both just your giant fucking shiny foreheads.
I'm insecure about my receding hairline.
Your
Just go to
hairline's
Turkey,
not
you're
receding at
good.
all.
I hide it.
It's not. I think you're just the only guy in LA that doesn't have plugs, so it seems further back. Like your hairline's normal. It's just everyone else
Thank
just
you.
threw it off.
Thank you. very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I think your eyes are just low. It's not that you're you know what I mean?
Yeah. So this was a great episode. Hannah Stocking, Whitney Cummings, Angela White. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Yay.